Welcome back to another 3 Bourbon Years. This week we are reviewing Michter's Barrel Strength Rye. And is this one of the best ryes we've ever had? Stick around to find out.
Try by today.
So, this is a 2021.
Yes.
Why did we just get our hands on a 2021?
So I was able to meet up with, it sounds bad when I say it, but I was able to meet up with another guy who...
Mitch posts on
Wisco Bourbon.
Wisco Bourbon.
And I was able to do a trade, and I got actually a 2016 Michter's 10-year bourbon as well. The cork broke. Long story. Anyway, so this is a 2021 barrel strength rye, and what this is known for is being like one of the sweeter ryes in the game. So it's an undisclosed age statement, undisclosed mash bill. People are thinking it's right on the cusp of being a bourbon since it's so sweet. So that's what the drive is for this one, and it's 111 proof. So she hot, and really curious to get your guys' opinion. Clearly, I've done a bit of a number on it,
like every bottle.
like every bottle. So,
I mean, the cork is a little loose
all right,
on there. We talked about that.
The cork is a problem, and Michters, if you're watching this, get a new cork. If you have the cork all the way in and you tip the bottle on its side, it actually leaks.
Well, this could just be yours
telling
too.
me, no, so
this is like a thing?
their barrel strength bourbon does the same thing, and their regular release bourbon does the same thing. So we need to get a different cork situation. That's a lot of oxidation.
Yeah.
Did I say it right?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Condensation.
We'll look it up. But before I get these poured, make sure you drop a comment. Go ahead and give this video a like and subscribe. Also go over and check out our Patreon. Basically, it's $5 a month, and we do a bunch of talking with you and trades and just pretty much hanging out and talking whiskey, talking shop on there. The other thing too is make sure if you want to just skip forward to the end of the video, we do a try by deny at the very end. So we'll timestamp it down there, and you can actually see what we think about this bottle if we would each buy it, try it, or deny it. Yeah. So go ahead and check that out. And then also, this is kind of a new thing, but fat pours for Mitch. If you enjoy this, we always pour Mitch.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Quite a bit more whiskey than most people.
Okay.
Kid's got to drive home later.
Mitch, do you want to pour some of that in mine?
Yeah, maybe a smidge.
Instantly regretting the amount you poured it.
I poured a lot.
We did a blind already tonight, too.
That's still a good hefty pour.
I poured myself a lot too.
I can re-smell it from back here.
Oh yeah.
Okay, before we get into this,
Yes.
I was just bitching to Mitch about
Vince,
this.
go ahead. Do it.
I can't stand Michter's like baseline bottles that flow into the barrel strength stuff and the other.
Right.
Behind us, you got the 10-year bourbon and the 10-year rye. It's the big heart-shaped bottle. It's different. It's cool. It's exciting.
Recognizable.
Yeah. You were saying basically the colors are inverted. It's like mostly cream with green lettering.
It's literally
Yeah.
It's
the font is all over the
tan
place.
with green.
I've been to Michter's. I love Michter's. We've reviewed a ton of Michter's and love it. But I just don't get excited about the bottle itself.
Make it a little more special feeling.
Yes. Yeah. Or just do something. Just do a different color. I don't know. Just do something different. Rant over. All right.
Rant over. So I got to say one more thing as we're sniffing here. The labeling on these bottles tend to peel off too. Like on my
It's
bourbon.
not an impressive bottle experience.
The labels are peeling off, and I have to like
Get your nose in there.
Arugula.
just step up your game, okay? You're like a
Bubble
high-class whiskey. Step it up.
Oh, I get bubba. I get
Hubba
like
bubba? Big
You
League
can disagree.
Chew?
You can disagree with me.
there is some hubba bubba in there.
To me, it's
Why am I getting barbecue on that? That's
Okay,
that's
if you
weird.
guys had like an arugula salad and you shove your nose in there,
yeah.
that's what this is.
Arugula.
But like if
I
you're
don't even know
chewing
if I know what
bubble
that
gum
is.
and you breathe back and
I'm
forth
with
and
it.
smell.
There is a sweet aspect to
Yeah.
it, I think. But yeah, it's
Dude, that Big League Chew,
Big League Chew is
some like powdered sugary gum.
Yeah.
That's weird.
so aromatic. Like, just like you said, as soon as I poured it,
Yeah.
permeating the air.
Do you know what I'm
around me,
getting?
like-
I'm getting
I like
like
the word.
red velvet with cream cheese frosting. Like
Yeah.
like that red velvet.
We're
Oh,
Yeah.
it's like that. It's not sour, but it's like a.
The red velvet has that like slight weird
ya.
tinge to it. Yeah. That's what I'm getting.
I'm with you.
So a red velvet cake with cream cheese frosting while you're chewing bubble gum with a side salad of arugula.
and then maybe like a side of spare ribs.
Sounds like a good meal. I'd be down.
Spare ribs.
They're cooking
They're
cooking spare ribs in the kitchen.
There's somebody with a smoker cooking spare.
Like they brought the cake out, you're having your salad, and like the second course of spare ribs.
The waiter has a little bit of the spare ribs scent on them when they deliver the cake. Yes.
Where is this restaurant? I want to go there now.
All right, should we dig into it?
Yep.
All right.
Go.
Cheers. That is a flavor punch.
Whoa.
She's still going.
Wow. There's a lot there. There's a lot to sift through.
Guys,
There's a lot.
I'm gonna
There's
say
a filing cabinet.
Mitch said it. That's a filing cabinet, right? We haven't said that in a while.
This is
Dude, I'm still tasting it.
grape big league chew.
Dude, grape. Tastes like a grape Swisher Sweet. Like there's a little bit of
grape you
like,
in the
tobacco.
mouth.
Yeah. I'm gonna grape you in the mouth. I gotta say, from my first sip, when I first opened this bottle, and it could be because of this cork too, it went from like straight vanilla frosting to like this big league chew, like fruitiness.
So
to it, which is interesting.
any rye spice I get is totally on the tail end. It is a sweet bomb up front. This is a sugary, sweet, desserty rye, which is not something you come by often, right? It's usually like aromatic and greens and teas, and, or it's spice bomb and cayenne. And
so
this is
so you're kind of talking about what Mitch said, where some people think that this kind of borderlines
It's
to bourbon.
essentially a bourbon.
I didn't even put that together as I was saying that.
Yeah, it's like one of the
That's awesome.
sweetest ryes on the market, people say. So it's almost not even a rye. I mean, it like,
I mean, yeah,
you
there's
get the
finish.
notes.
Yeah, the
It's
nose,
there.
the nose, and the notes. Yeah, it's
The finish is rye to me.
that is crazy.
his.
Oh yeah, by the way, what is the price of this?
So I'm gonna double check. I'm pretty sure
Kid didn't even do his job.
it's 110. I think a lot of their special releases are around 110 right now. Like
$110?
Like they're toasted. You'd be lucky. You'd be lucky to find it for 110.
I know,
To be honest, you're
but
paying at least 150.
You'd be lucky. All right.
You're paying at least 150, 140 for it. So
I mean,
they do
I
offer.
have my thoughts on it. And
$110.
They
price
do
included.
offer it at the
$110
distillery, so you know it's one of those things where you got to go on the right day to get it, and they sell it with their regular bottle to avoid resellers. Which, by the way, is a genius thing that Michters is doing, where they do the bundle with their special release and a regular, so that people can't just go there and buy it and sell it, you know, for a profit.
They make it hurt a little.
Really good idea.
Really, my brother got caught on that.
Yeah,
It's a little 2-pack bottle. It's
worth it.
yeah.
Worth it.
All right,
It's worth it.
All right.
should we get into it?
Yeah.
All right. Try by tonight. For it. It's basically your name.
Michters.
I'm obsessed with Michters.
Michters?
We all know that, Michters. So this is a buy for me. I know it's a little bit more expensive. It's probably not the highest age stuff out there. Like, would I prefer Michter's 10-year rye? Well, obviously. But like, here's the thing. So you're on the fence with that statement.
I might have
But I
some
think-
words about that. But
I
go
think
ahead.
this has a bit of an edginess to it that Michter's 10-year has like more of a balance that I like. I tend to be leaning more toward like the balanced whiskeys with like the age and stuff. But I think this offers a crazy experience that you don't get in a typical rye. You get a lot of sweetness. It has a long lingering finish. I think it hits, you know, around the 100 proof range. What most I'd probably be willing to pay is like 150. I think once you get beyond that, it's, you know, not quite worth it. But definitely worth a try. Get a pour of it at a bar if you can. It's a buy. Definitely.
All right. Easy buy.
Oh, easy buy.
Easy buy. $110. One of the best ryes I've ever tasted in my life. I prefer it. I maybe prefer it over the 10-year. I know that's
You'd have to do
crazy
a
and
side by
wild.
side,
I'd have to do a
really.
side by side.
Yeah.
I really would. But
You got one up there.
I agree with you. It is a little bit more spiky, right?
Yeah.
It is a little bit. It's a little more harsh on the palate. But boy, like I'm super jealous that you have this and you get to sip on it. Like this is.
I've been sipping on it too much.
He's really been enjoying it.
This is a crushable bottle.
It's really good.
Absolutely crushable. Yeah, it's delicious whiskey. I wish the 10-year could come out at a barrel proof just to see what that's
A
like.
10-year barrel proof would be the
unreal.
best thing ever.
But I would prefer the barrel proof product over the 90 proof.
Okay.
Okay. The 10-year does drink above its proof point for sure. There's no doubt about it.
Yes, I agree.
And it hits, and the flavors are all there. It's potent somehow at even 90 proof, right, or whatever it is, close to 90. This is just so much more potent to me. Like it's so grapey and just like good fruity. I love it. It's very oaky, all about it. I'm gonna buy. If you find it, my max price I would pay for it.
I'm curious to hear this. You're a cheap bastard.
I'm probably like looking at 150. I think I pulled the trigger.
Okay, all right, 150. You'd still
easily actually. When I think about that, easily because
you're thinking like 170.
Because I would pull the trigger on Stellum Barrel Proof Rise at $100.
Oh yeah,
and now they're cheaper than ever.
You can find them everywhere. Yeah.
But if I would do that, this is easily worth $50 more than that. It's not even a question. So sure. $150, trigger pulled, it's over.
All right, 2 buys. What's Ethan got?
I'm gonna be a buy.
Oh, okay, he's a buy.
We kind of beat the dead horse here. No, I think it's really good. I personally think it's great at 110. I don't know if I would pay much more.
A little bit more?
120, 130 maybe, but again,
110's good.
You know, the rye piece being possibly more corn heavy or bourbon forward. Yeah. You know, that's why I think we all like it. It's good. It's very good. I love the barrel strength. I love Michters. Change your label. Stop being stupid about the cork. Other than that,
fair enough.
It's like Knob Creek, right? The wax sucked. They changed that. Everybody loves Knob
They
Creek,
changed it now. So yeah, maybe Michters just needs to.
So yeah, it's definitely a buy. This is in our top 5 ryes.
I would say top 5 for sure.
I mean, I would love to try this against like the Redemption and the Michters 10-year.
Yeah, we'll have to come back and do. We did a barrel proof rye blind at one point, so go and check that on the channel. Yeah. That's when we first got our Jack Daniel's barrel proof rye. When they first came out, we decided to do that, and so now we have some new barrel proof ryes that could be added to that, so maybe we'll do that again.
Yeah, let us know if you want us to do that.
Yeah. But I think that's going to wrap it up. Have you guys been able to find Michter's barrel proof rye? If you've been able to find it, what year did you find? And if you've had them all, which year is your favorite? Has it gotten worse or better? Let us know. And how much would you pay for it? Drop a comment down below. We'll respond to everything. And again, last request is just go over and check us out on Patreon. We do a lot of fun stuff, behind the scenes things. Mitch will talk to you until 2 a.m. over there and just talk whiskey. It's a really great place to hang out, but we appreciate you stopping by. And yeah,
all for one and one for all.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, just film and like I'm gonna do it when I'm ready.
All right, go for it. Into your mouth first and then swirl it around the top.